Hello and welcome everyone. This is Type V3 with a Gunpla review of the 1 to 1/44th scale, high-grade Kamiki burning Gundam. Made by his own hands and named after himself, this is the final mobile suit Sekai Kamiki piloted in Gundam Build Fighters Try. This HG is comprised of 12 items. There's 10 plastic runners, 4 of which are clear, a large set of polycaps, and a small foil sticker sheet. If the content layout seems familiar, that's because it should. After all, the Kamiki Burning Gundam is indeed a heavily retooled variant of the Try-Burning and Build-Burning high grades before it. This leads to a conceptually similar build process as well. The new armor plates do change things up, though if you've experienced either of the preceding kits, nothing here will blow your mind. It's the same quick and straightforward process that all Build Fighters fans should be familiar with. Straight assembly complete, and the result is a pretty fantastic looking high grade. The Kamiki Burning provides, within recent memory, some of the best out-of-the-box visuals. Proportions are just spot on with the animation line art, and the color separation has been used effectively without relying on too many stickers to finish up the finer details. In fact, the only stickers used are in the head cameras, the black lining on the feet and arms, and the logo in the left shoulder pad. Finally, the clear blue pieces give that kit its signature look. Front to back, there's not much else I could have asked for with this Gundam's presentation. There's not that much the Kamiki Burning needs to further visual quality. The only thing I feel is worth doing is filling in the knee vents with some black paint. The legs and arms offer some panel lining opportunities, though because their etching is so deep, I think they stand out enough on their own as is. The kit may need some seamline coverage on the inner side of the shoulder pads though. Again, I think the kit looks awesome as is, and anything further would be more along the lines of personal preference rather than the pursuit of anime accuracy. The Kamiki Burning stands at the standard high-grade height of 5 inches tall. This shouldn't be a surprise as the kit it was based on is also the same size. For articulation, the Kamiki Burning's head is on that standard double poly cap, so there's some great range up and down, left and right. Tilting, very good, no restrictions whatsoever. For the torso, you do have that ball joint right at the waist, and then you have that ball joint here in the upper torso that lets it roll a bit, just that much more. It's pretty good, not that restrictive, and really, what more can you ask? The arms are connected on that awesome torso gimmick where the entire torso splits and opens to give you that bit more range and imposability there. Then you have the ball joint within a polycap that lets it roll just a bit more, and together they give you some great movement. There is a separate hinge for the shoulder. You do have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, great range of motion, and then you have the ball jointed wrist with a hinge built in. I've always loved this extra little joint they've put in recent Gundams. For the front hip skirts, these are connected on ball joints, and they are connected on one bar, so you do have to cut them if you want separate movement out of them. The side ones are on a hinge that comes out this way, and then there is a swivel that moves it back so that you can move the hip joints here. The hips themselves are connected on a single bar, and they move together with one another. It is a universal joint, so you can go forwards, you can go outwards, thigh rotation. You do have a double joint at the knee, and it's pretty unrestricted. This back plate here kind of gets in the way, but it's not the biggest issue. For the ankle, what you have is a hinge at the top. This piece here is adjustable, and then you just have a huge and awesome ball joint to deal with the foot. It gives you very deep ankle tilts. As you might have guessed, the Kamiki Burning is top of the class when it comes to high-grade level articulation. There's really nothing more you could want. Accessories are plentiful with this kit. For hands, you get open palms, karate chop hands, and gripping fists. Note that the gripping fists don't include the extra hinge wrist joint. For weapons, the Kamiki Burning includes a sword and scabbard, and immediately you can see the problem. They're completely unpainted. It'll definitely require some work to get these looking presentable. Otherwise, they can be equipped without any major issues. For storage, there's a clip on the back of the Gundam that neatly secures the scabbard in place. Next are the Gundam's effect parts. Basically, there's 2 giant half-circle flame pieces that simply plug into the kit's backpack. They're anything but subtle and will create a look that you'll either love or hate. Finally, since this was based on the HG Build Burning Gundam, it includes all of that kit's effect parts too. You get the flame wheel, the fire streamers, and the volcanic impact parts. For a closer look at how they function, make sure to check out my original HG Build Burning review. If you've been closely following along with the Gundam Build Fighters Tri releases, then really, there's not much to tell you about the Kamiki Burning Gundam that you didn't already know. It's based on the highly regarded high-grade build Burning Gundam, and with a foundation as strong as that, it was only inevitable that the Kamiki would follow suit. It takes the core concepts that made the previous kit great and now wraps them in a new armor design that's sure to appeal to a wider audience. And that's kind of the whole story here. It's a fantastic model kit from start to finish. Okay, so maybe there's one flaw here. The sword. There's no way for me to sugarcoat it. The unpainted appearance is a sad excuse for an accessory. Still, it's not enough to let down the whole experience. Whether you like to play or display your model kits, there's enough going on with the HG Kamiki Burning to satisfy both ends of the spectrum. It's the type of model kit that all fans of Gunpla are sure to enjoy. But that's all for me. Thanks for watching, and who knows where the Build Fighters train will stop at next. It could be somewhere dark, or someplace amazing.